Hello. Okay, so, and you know, I have no idea what number recording this is. I am still in my old nightshirt, and look, I spilled coffee all over myself. So, we don't care. Okay? We don't care. Projects. Knitting and crocheting projects. What the heck is that? Woo! You guys may remember I cut all my hair off. So yeah, my hair was down to my butt, but it was in dreadlocks, and taking them out proved to be a nightmare of gigantic proportions. Nightmare. Sorry guys, too fuzzy. Yeah, so nightmare. Anyway, let's get on to projects, okay? So I've gotten back into my fiber arts, and I was so pleased with myself that I did. I wanted to make some things for my daughter, her husband, and my grand-twins. And yeah, so my daughter's an EMT and firefighter, and she can only wear black or navy at work. So I'm hoping she doesn't see this podcast. I'm going to have to forbid her from watching me. Yeah. So, ta-da! Isn't that gorgeous? Now, I made this out of, oh crap, what was the name of it? Big Twist. And they're black, 100% acrylic. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it comes with like this outrageous yardage and meters. It's like, this one I'm holding is the rainbow. But this one, the rainbow is 615 yards or 562 meters. Number 5, bulky. And I was trying to, I wanted to do a knitted hat for her, but the magic loop and my circulars weren't getting along because apparently I didn't have long enough cable. Then I found I had long enough cable, but I've got another project on it. So, yeah. But I found this beautiful, oh my gosh, now I'm not going to be able to tell you what the name of this is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my other phone while I'm talking to you guys. Yeah. I am recording this on, oops, don't tell me we have no battery. Oh, I do. Just didn't want to come on right away. My old phone was a Samsung Galaxy Note 5, and this one I'm recording on is a Note 8. And no, I'm not using my fancy dancy digital camera on a tripod. I'm using a spider tripod, which is a little bitty, and on a flip-top coffee table, because I'm out here in the fireplace with my fire going. Because it's freaking cold here in upstate New York, guys. It's cold. It's very cold here. So anyway, I'm so pleased with this hat. And if you give me just 1 second to look in my history in YouTube, I'm going to tell you what I followed. Here we are, history. Let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. It is called the seashell hat. Seashell hat. You can see that. Oops, sorry. That's an ad. But anyway, I think it's a seashell hat by Joanna Martinez. You can look her up. Joanna, I think. Joanna Martinez. Her instruction, if you want to follow along, I like listening. I like watching. I like doing it along with the people. It's so much fun. Yeah, so her instruction is fabulous. It is absolutely awesome. So anyway, yeah, it's so easy. And you know what? I have a new love for brimming crocheted hats, and that is front and back post double crochet. I'm in love with it. So I modified the next few hats you're going to see to have that brim because I fell in love with it. Okay, what's the next one I did? Oh, I did her husband's hat. And this is also a big swirl. Okay. And that's a different pattern, obviously. Just a very simple, I think this is just all double crochets. All the way around, and then front and back post. Yep, as were the kids. This is so cute. This is for my grand twin. Cassidy. Look how cute that is. Yep, and this one was done in a, I think it's called Sweet Roll. This is my grandson, the other grand twin, Cody. You don't need the cat hair in there. Yeah, this is Cody's color, but they're in Sweet Rolls, and the Sweet Rolls are a number 4 medium weight, and they have 224 meters or 245 yards. They're 5 ounces. Okay. Super duper cute. And I just rolled up the brim on this one. Okay. So that is Cassidy's. And every time I lay anything down, I see new hairs. How is that possible? I'm putting them on yarn. And this is Cody's. Okay, and that's that Sweet Roll colorway that I just showed you. Okay, cuteness. So he can roll this up if he wants. I feel like I didn't do enough rounds on the body of his though, but he may just want to pop it on. And for some reason, I've got this funky looking roundness going on, or pointiness going on at the top of the hat, and I'm not real thrilled with that. So yeah, so that is Cody's hat. Now, I've shown this before, and you know what? You may say, oh my gosh, that was so yesterday, Maddie. That was so yesterday, Maddie. But you know what? I haven't been in my fiber stuff for quite a while, so I'm just getting back into it. Okay, so we've got this big hexagon, and what it's going to be is you take corners 1 and 2, you put them together, you take corners 3 and 4 and put them together, and this becomes a sweater. So this is just one half of the sweater, right? So I have to make the other half. I still have a couple more rows to do on this. And then along the back side, you're going to whip stitch or single crochet, however you like to do it. You're going to put them together. You're going to do the same for the arms up to a certain point, and then decide how you want your collar to be. I am going to put a hood on mine. So yeah, this is called the Hexagon Granny Sweater or something like that. They're all over YouTube. Super easy. Almost done with the first half. So I was sitting there last night after I finished Cody's hat, and I was like, oh, you know what? I know everybody's going to go, oh, not another one. Okay. Okay. I love the pattern. So virus shawl. I love me some virus shawl. Okay, so I just picked up Cody's Sweet Roll last night, and I started doing this in this color. Normally, I started all my other virus shawls in a fingering weight, all merino wool. This is acrylic. This one I think I'm going to send to my sister because she just bought a house down on the ocean and she loves these colors. So, surprise for her. Yeah, because she probably doesn't need the hat that much longer, but I do have some yarn to make her a hat as well, and I may whip one of those out anyway. But another project start. Okay, so how many projects can one person have? Well, I'll tell you. Since I stopped like a year ago, I have a lot of them. Let me find the right side of this baby. Oh my gosh, isn't that terrible? You're looking, okay. Stevie Mandela Duster. Now this is knitted in the round, okay? And yeah, wait, is this knitted or crocheted? I'm so stupid. What did I say? Crocheted. Okay, crocheted in the round. Look it up, guys. They have something called the Mandela Duster or the Stevie Mandela. They have the Mandela Vest or they have the Stevie Mandela Duster. I will insert a picture here. I think I might have done that before. Gorgeous. This is something. After I get this sweater done and the shawl, I'm going to put everything else down, and I'm not going to work on anything until I get that done because it is stunningly gorgeous. I hope I have enough yarn because everything was put away. And my project bags, what do I do with my project bag? I have to be very careful in holding up my project. This is one of my project bags by Stitches and Pearls, Stitches plus Pearls. Anyway, this is so cute. It's got little potions on it and spiders and stuff. And let's see, I have to be very careful because of Facebook, but it says something off. I'm knitting, and I can't show you what that is. But is this the cutest little bag ever? I love, love, love this bag. Now, I have some other ones with bad words on them too. So, you're like, no, not you, Maddie. Yeah. That's how I roll. I used to say it all the time. Just because in my former life, I was in a bad lifestyle. Wasn't allowed to cuss, wasn't allowed to swim on Sundays, wasn't allowed to, yeah. And once I got away from that, the first thing I did was go, oh, freedom. Anyway, guys, so that's what kind of is going on now. I'm also, so, insert. I pulled out my project bag, my cute project bag, and I didn't even show you what was in there. Another project. 2 projects. Okay, so another thing I didn't get done, and let me tell you, I am at the very end of this project. This is, I'll have to look up what the name of the scarf is. Oh, I just pulled out some stitches, which I really don't care because I'm telling you, I'll tell you why in a second. Okay, let me get the right side as opposed to the wrong side to show you. I have no idea. Eyeballs, Maddie, eyeballs. Okay, so I made this long scarf. Okay, very pretty. Let's see. It's got stellina in there so you can see the sparkly. Maybe you can see the sparkly, but it does have the sparkly in there. I love this color. Now, I love this color too, although it's a little bit too greeny, light greeny, but it does have the same color in it. So I thought that would make a cute border. I am not in love with it. Okay. I'm not in love with it. And I am all tangled here. Okay. So we've got this beautiful, and I was just, you know, it's not been blocked or anything. We're not very far away from having this done. And it is so long. You can put it around your neck. You can actually make a wider border, but it really doesn't need it. I mean, you can wear it over your shoulders and still have tons to wrap around you. I'll have to find out what the pattern is because I don't remember. So that's another project. Almost done, but not. The reason is I pulled this color out. I think I frogged it once already because I'm like, I just don't like them together, you know? I just don't like them together. But because I've done all this work on it, I'm thinking like, might as well just leave it. So I'll have to look in my PDF file and see if I can figure out. And what else is it? Oh, I'll show you the colorway. And I'm sorry, I don't know what the name of it is right now because label is missing. Label is missing. Then I discovered this as well. This is so soft. This is by Cornbread and Honey. Cornbread and Honey. Crochet, Crafts, and Yarn Art. And I'm sure that, look at this beautiful, beautiful kick. Isn't that so pretty? I love it. It is so soft. Of course, it's fingering weight. Let me tell you what it is. It's called Tiny Sparkles, 75% superwash merino and 20% nylon, 5% silver stellina. Fingering weight, 463 yards, 100 grams. The gauge is 7 to 8 stitches, equal 1 inch on number 1 to 3 needles, or 21 to 32 single crochet equals 4 inches on B to E hooks. Hand wash cold and lay flat to dry to extend the life of your homemade item. And this is called Blackberries and Cream. I'm in love with blackberries and cream, and I actually had to order more from her, and that was about a year or so ago. But of course, what can you tell what I started on this? Oh yeah, a virus shawl apparently. So love it. So I found 2 more projects here that were in this bag when I was showing you the bag. So I'm going to have to insert this little clip into the already too long video. So that podcast is going to be really long. And as I go along, I'm going to pull out a bunch of my other project bags that don't have bad words on them. And I will share them with you. And I am thinking about starting to make some of my own. That's another thing I do. I sew, but I haven't in a while. I actually want to get some furniture covers and some new drapes made for this family room that I'm in. Kind of thinking of going up like a Paris theme. I kind of like that. So, yeah, that'll be a later spring endeavor after I get the house completely caught up, spring cleaning done, all the dogs groomed, and I'm going to repaint the walls in here because they were this like dark tannish color you can see behind me when I moved in, which is fine. I mean, it's very neutral and actually goes with the furniture that I have in here. Let's see if you can see one of my back cushions. So it went with that, and then I've got this really cool sofa that I got from, it was a builder's own personal sofa, and it goes, it's got points in the back. It's really cool. It's really large, and we actually had to bring it into a great big window off the front porch when I moved in here because it wouldn't fit in any doorway. But I'm in love with it, but it's so silky that anybody that sits on it, the cushions slide off, and in my lifestyle now with animals, I need to you know, cover it. So, yeah. So that's what's going on with that. All right. Well, let's see. Can't think of anything else. Can't think of anything else. Okie dokie. So this is an insert to add to my already too long podcast. So this is going to be another 6 minutes. Sorry about that. That's what kind of is going on now. I'm also trying to get my lovely, lovely Helena wheel up and running. I named her after my mother, Helene, who passed last year. Or was it the year before now? Oh my gosh, it's been over a year now. Yeah, I guess she passed. I think it was in October or November of 2016. She was 95. And so Helena is a wheel that was made by a local artisan who passed. He lived up somewhere near the Rochester area, and I met this lady on Craigslist who makes soaps. Hi, Jan, if you're watching. And when I went to go buy some spinning wheels, I actually bought 2 from her. I ended up returning one because I couldn't quite get it to work. And we spent the day, and she taught me how to make soap. Do you know I've never made soap again since? And I loved it so much. And I shared a lot of the soaps. I gave away a lot of the soaps. And I've had people come back and say, oh, do you have any more? Are you making more? So that's another thing I really, really would like to do is like spend a weekend and make, you know, a bunch of soaps. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's what's going on with me. Let's see. Yeah, so those are my knit and crochet projects. I also, you may remember, I just discovered Portuguese or Peruvian knitting. Oh my gosh. I have a love-hate relationship with knitting, guys. Okay, I do. I get so frustrated. This thing keeps twirling. Sorry. Yeah, so I get started on making these projects, right? And oh my gosh, either the needles don't go in or it's too slow and throwing, you know, the yarn around. I was like, oh, and always having to take your hand off the right needle. I was like freaking out because, I mean, when I crochet, the yarn's all in my left hand, right? And so I was like, okay, I tried Continental, but I must have been doing it wrong because since then I've seen people holding the yarn in their left hand with Continental. Okay, so you can watch a million YouTube videos. What is wrong with this thing? And yeah, you can watch a lot of YouTube videos, and you know, people have their own methods and their own ways that's comfortable. Well, I came across this. I think it was on Very Pink Knits. I came across this YouTube video on Portuguese knitting, also known as Peruvian, also known as Greek. I tried it and fell in love. Your hands never leave the needles. There's no strain on your wrists, your fingers, and of course I'm getting older, so that matters. Your shoulders, your neck, unless you put the yarn around your neck and don't use a pin. There's a little pin that is, I just happen to have it right here and I didn't know that. Okay, so there's a little pin and you can pin this to your chest and the yarn goes through here. So it's like right here on your left side. You put that through there and then the yarn is tensioned. So pretend it's in there and I've got one on one side and one on the other. Or around your neck like this, and that's your tensioning. Try it, guys. And especially, there's a lot of continental and English American knitters that are using the Portuguese for their purl, because purl is like lightning fast. Boom, done. Try it, guys. You're going to be amazed. It is so awesome. Andrea Wong, I think is her name, and she is like the master, and she's got a lot of videos out there. And Very Pink Knits has been introducing it, and a lot of other people too. So, yeah, search it on YouTube. And if you're not following me or you haven't followed me before, I have Tourette's, so you're going to see a lot of head movements, and sometimes I clap, sometimes I hit my chest. Yeah, it's just the way it goes. And there's nothing that can be done about it. Anyway, guys, so what are you working on? That's all I have for you today. I will come back when El Suetero is completed and I will show you the finished sweater. Again, that's the hexagon cardigan sweater. It's just 2 pieces. You can add a hood. You can, you know, add either single crochet all around the front border and around the neck. If you want to do it that way, you can figure out your own collar. Yeah, so I'm going to try and put a hood on mine, which may delay me showing you because I don't know why. With that project, I keep putting it down. And it's so easy. It's just like shells. It's just like double crochet, you know. It's easy. And let's see. Oh, all my hats were not done in that seashell pattern. The other ones were, hold on. Let me get the right one here for you. And then I just modified the brim. Let me see my history. See if I can figure out which one it was. Oh, it was Crochet Super Easy Beginner Adult Beanie Hat DIY Tutorial. That one. So look for the gray and purple.
Things aren't all that glamorous.
Crochet Super Easy. Okay.
2 rows of double crochet. Now we're going to change
So
colors.
anyway,
You're gonna go
I can't get out of there. Yeah, but look for the gray and purple striped, and so I think I said it correctly so that you will remember. Let me see if I can figure out who is doing it. Oh, where'd it go? Crochet Super Easy Beginner Adult Beanie Hat DIY Tutorial. Helen May, all one word. Helen and May, the H and M are capitalized. Helen May Crochet. So that is like the super easiest hat pattern if you're going to crochet, in my opinion. I did not follow her bottom brim. I just did 1 row of double crochet at the bottom and then started doing front and back posts for several rounds. Because I'm in love with the look of that. So, yeah. Have fun. And there's another one I want to try. It's called How to Crochet Unisex Houndstooth Slouchy Hat Beanie. And it's dash O, just O, dash day, crochet and more. Bag O day, crochet and more. But just look up Houndstooth Slouchy Hat. That looks so easy, but in black and white it is stunning. So those are some really cool, yeah. And then on Crafternoon Treats, she put up It's Snowing Purple Rain, I think is what it's called. And she knitted this amazing, amazing hat. Let's see if I can turn down my volume, because this one has got to be shown. It has to be shown. I just lost my history, but I want to turn down my volume so you're not listening to the sound. Okay, there we go. Okay. Look at that hat. Trees, snowflakes. I mean, guys. What? Purple and white. I don't care. It is amazing. And I'm waiting for her to come back on here and show it again. Let's see. Let's get to where she's showing it. There's her. In the process of knitting it. Oh, that's not coming out very clear. And this lady's like me. She is not an experienced knitter. And to do that hat on her first, using stranded knitting with different colors, gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous. Where is her holding the hat? There. She's holding her finished hat. Is that gorgeous? Look at the trees and the snowflakes. I think it's a paid pattern. Let me see. I forget who does it. Oh, shoot. Well, she says it in the blog. So go to Crafternoon Treats Crochet Podcast number 47. It's Snowing Purple Rain. Because I don't see her putting the designer's name, although she mentions her through the whole thing. After my Stevie Mandela duster is done, I'm going to tackle that. Or maybe, I don't know if you guys are like me. This turned again. I like to, I just am not feeling it like with one project, or I'm getting, oh my God, is this ever going to get done? If I put it down, I like to have something else to do. So I've been practicing with my Peruvian Portuguese knitting on a shawl that I had frogged. That means rip it out, rip it, rip it, rip it. That's why they call it frogging. Yeah, I had frogged that shawl because I couldn't remember the exact pattern I had been using. And so then I restarted it. And then all of a sudden, when I was practicing that style of knitting on my circulars, I was like, it changed from looking garter stitch, all bumpy garter, into just straight rows of knitting. I was like, what the heck did I do? Guess what? It's getting frogged again because the hand-dyed wool has stellina in it. It's mohair, and I can't remember. Maybe it's got 20% nylon or something in it. Gorgeous! So, yeah, I got to figure out what I did. And I kind of like the knit look of it, but yeah, I like the knit look better than the garter look. So I just got to figure out, did I do knit and then purl in the Portuguese style? Or did I do all purl? I have no clue. So yeah, I'm going to figure that out. And that is another project, but that's going to go pretty quick because I'm telling you what, I'm flying with that Peruvian. Love it. So I keep calling it Peruvian or Portuguese or whatever. So yeah. Oh my gosh, my hair's so short. Okay, this phone has turned yet again. Okay. I'm going to go now, guys. I love you. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe if you want to follow the crazy antics of this old lady. Guys, I'm going in for more tattoo. I thought I was going to go in on Saturday, but we had that storm and it was so cold and so icy. I just contacted my tattoo artist, Scott, and I just said, don't want to go. I go to Skin Deep in Olean, New York, guys, and the owner, Lauren, and his wife, Brooke, are amazing. Lauren is the piercer, and then he has several tattoo artists in the shop. So, yeah, go visit them. Amazing, amazing shop. So clean, and everybody is so friendly, and, I mean, the jewelry is gorgeous, and, yeah. They take time with you. They don't just like shuffle you through. It's not one of those walk in and, 50 people are waiting for getting an anchor tattoo kind of places. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyway, that is what's going on here. I'm going to be working again, trying to get some housework done in between all these projects. But I'm not promising anything. That's the joy of living alone. The house looks like crap. Who cares? Nobody's seeing it anyway. Yeah, I need a housekeeper. Remember, what do I always tell you guys? Remember, you are all amazing, just as you are. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.